Hey everyone, welcome, welcome. Give this just a second and let our host get here. Hi Erica. As you guys are jumping on, I hope that you'll comment and say hi. We would love to know who is catching this live. And if you're catching the replay, comment #replay so we'll see who catches it. Hey Andrea, thank you so much for hosting. Super excited to do this with you and your friends. All right, you guys, as you're jumping on, I would love for you just to comment hi. And if you are brand new to Epicure, say newbie. And if you have a favorite that you have or something that's piqued your interest, maybe you've already been checking it out, I would love to know that as well. In my cooking classes, I won't spend a lot of time reading the comments because I can go way off topic. So I'll try to keep this as brief as possible. I want to aim to show you Epicure in practice. So making a dinner from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less is what we love to do. So I'm gonna aim to do that and share a little bit more about Epicure, our good food, and then invite you to shop afterwards. But certainly if you guys have questions, comment and yep, awesome. Comment and I will make sure I answer questions later. And also I'm gonna individually message everyone after the cooking class, so watch for that too, because I'll just have a timely message that I'm gonna send to everybody. So, all right, you guys, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you are newbies. I think it's safe to say that when Andrea and I first crossed paths a month ago in a cooking class, she was a newbie as well, but she was really excited. Andrea, you can probably speak to this better too, but just knew that she had busy friends and she wanted to share this with all of you. So thank you so much to all of you who are here with us live, and thank you to those who will check this out on the replay. Again, I'm Stacy Woodworth and I'm a senior leader with Epicure, and I'm so fortunate to have been with the company when they started in the United States, but it's just been a year and a half. So the company is based out of Canada. They've been there for more than 23 years growing. And a year and a half ago, they took on the expansion to the United States. And I was a part of that. And I'll tell you a little bit about my story because you might be here and thinking, I did not come here looking for a job. I get it. That was me too. 7 years ago, I was invited to a home party and I fell in love with products that I knew I could feed my family. I signed up for the discount and to get a little extra. I wanted a little extra to pay for swim lessons. And then when I was paying for my groceries and paying for swim lessons and making the car payment, I thought, wow, okay, well, this is something. And so I have continued to grow a business a long time alongside my full-time job in sports medicine and athletic training. Well, fast forward, that company closed its doors and I thought, how am I gonna feed my family? I've been gluten-free for years because of an autoimmune condition, and I don't have time as a busy working mom to go back to label reading in the grocery store. I don't have time to make spice blends from scratch. I don't have time to meal plan. I needed something, and a friend said, have you heard about Epicure? And so I did a little research and I jumped in, never having tasted the products, never having gone to one of their cooking classes, because I thought, well, if nothing else, I'm going to eat the kit and this is gonna be stuff that I need to feed my family. So I share all that with you because if you are watching this tonight and you're at all curious about what I'm doing, or if this is something you could see yourself doing, I invite you to have a conversation with me. This is absolutely a huge, amazing business opportunity that could just bless people in so many ways. Community, fun, great products, healthy products, additional income stream, freedom, choices. It's just so many things to so many different people. So watch what I'm doing. And if you think that this is your thing or you know somebody who would be great with this, let's just connect and so I can share a little bit more information. Now I get it, it's not for everybody. So if this is not for you, the business opportunity isn't for you, then let's get a cooking class for you because you're gonna want more of what I'm gonna show with you, share with you. So you don't even have to know how to speak English well and you can do a cooking class. But you likely also have busy friends, and this is just how I get to share Epicure. I get to help friends share Epicure with their busy friends. And when you do that, you get to earn free and discounted products, and you get to help your busy friends. So I know that's what was really exciting for Andrea And I had met Andrea through Amy, so I see Amy on here as well. Thank you so much for connecting us. But I get to do this job because of Amazing Hostess. So if you're one of those people, you've got busy friends, or you get a wish list tonight that's humongous, let's get a cooking class dated for March or April. You get free and half price goodies, and you help Andrea to unlock all of her host benefits, right? So keep that in mind as we're going along tonight. Otherwise, grab a pen and paper. You're gonna keep a wish list of all the things that you see and want. And if you have questions, please comment there. And like I said, I'll go back and answer questions afterwards. And I'm gonna reach out to everybody and just send a message, just a little bit of information and timely message that you're gonna wanna check out. So what is Epicure? What are we doing here? What's this entail? So in about the next 30 minutes or so or less, I'm gonna make a meal. But I want you to know, first of all, a little bit about Epicure. Yes, thank you for sharing that. So Epicure, like I said, it's a 23-year-old company, but I love to share about our never ever list. I posted this above in our class, and I invite you to go back and look at it. I know so many people are really conscious of what we are eating and feeding our families, and I love this never ever list. This is what simplifies it for you, because these are the things that you will never ever find in any of our products. So along with being a non-GMO verified company, we are 100% gluten-free and nut-free. Yay! We're 85% vegan, sodium and sugar conscious. So that already checks so many boxes for a lot of people. Also, we just don't have any of the additives, no dyes, no preservatives, no MSG, none of the extra junk. And so that's why I say I can just grab Epicure and I know everything that I'm feeding my family or planning for my family is healthy. So we can replace the grocery store brands, whether it's your taco seasoning, your ranch, or you want to have a replacement for takeout. Right now in this season, we have a lot of flavors that we're calling better than takeout. And that's one of the meals I'm going to share with you tonight is a meal that you can make at home in minutes using Epicure. So I love that there's also just the ability to customize. So you're going to see a meal tonight, and this might not be your jam. That's okay. You would get to make it your way, because I'm literally making my family's dinner for tomorrow. We've already eaten tonight, but this is our dinner for tomorrow. So I'm excited to show you guys one of our brand new products, Enchilada. And actually, ironically, this is the same thing Andrea was showing you pictures of. So if you didn't see her beautiful pan of enchiladas, go check that out. This is one of our meal solution packs. So Epicure has these meal solution packs. We have great cookware and kitchen tools and spice blends. So I'm gonna share more as we go, but what we're gonna start with is sharing with you about one of our pieces of cookware. So this is our I'm not gonna start with that one. I'm gonna start with this one. We've gotta get our enchilada sauce started. So here's a little kitchen hack. I love to share hacks as we're going. This is our 4-cup prep bowl, but I have a block of tomato paste. So you know how when you buy tomato paste, of course the can is much bigger than any recipe needs. Well, I take my leftover in that can and I put it in our muffin cups. Now, of course, mine are in the dishwasher, so I can't show you, but I freeze them, and then when I can pull them out, I know that I've got the pre-portioned serving that I need. So it's still frozen, that's okay. That's real life. Nobody ever remembers to thaw the meat, let alone their tomato paste. So to make the enchilada sauce, we're gonna add tomato paste, water, and this seasoning pack. So I love that Epicure they've done the work for me. It's just that perfect spice blend already in here. This is, again, one of the many, many products that is vegan. And there's just so many different ways you could use this. So I am a recipe follower. If you're a recipe follower, say recipe follower. If you are recipe rebel, I want to be your friend so you can share what you're cooking. I follow the recipes that are right on the back of the package 99% of the time. And then when I get a little bold or I don't have something, then I ad lib. But I love that the instructions are right here on it. So in a bowl, whisk together tomato paste, water, microwave until thickened. And then we're gonna add in some lime juice. Well, I can't whisk anything because I've got a puck in there. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave for a minute. And And then again, so I'm making dinner for our family for tomorrow. So I'm gonna make ahead some salsa, right? Like all good salsa just needs to sit overnight, I think. So a couple of our spice blends that we have, if you love taco night, we have a Poco Picante salsa blend. It's like a medium salsa blend. So great in my scrambled eggs, or spice up your chili a little bit more, or salsa, obviously. Again, so many different recipe ideas. I love this in salsa. But honestly, lately, what I've been doing is I've been using our guacamole seasoning for salsa, just for something different. I just like the spice and herbs in here too. And so, again, I love to read these labels and tell you that it's just spices and herbs. Where did it go? Yep, onion, sea salt, red bell pepper, garlic, chilies. It's got some other stuff in here. The labels will say spice and herbs for proprietary reasons, but it's like cilantro and cumin, like it's just so delicious. But they've already figured out that magic blend. I don't have to be making spices. I don't need to know that mix. So in my 4-cup prep bowl, again, I'm making this ahead of time for my family. I put in some frozen corn. I've got some tomatoes that I cut up, and I'll show you that. I'm gonna put in some guacamole. This makes a fantastic guacamole, and we're likely to do that tomorrow, but I'm not gonna make that up ahead of time. The tomatoes, what I wanted to show you guys, we're actually gonna make kind of like a cowboy caviar, but I love some of Epicure's tools. So if you have a ceramic knife, please share with the group, whether it's Epicure's or not. You probably know how awesome they are because they're super sharp, right? So I can cut through these little tiny cherry tomatoes and I'm not smashing them. Cut through strawberries, same thing. I can cut chicken, all the things. It's super duper sharp. I can also, so I'm gonna make some cowboy caviar. I'm also gonna do some cucumber, but you could add anything you want. What do you love in your salsa? You know, if you've got some, pal. See, if you can just work from home while you're prepping dinner for tomorrow night, you can do my job too. It's practicing magic in the background. That'll be part of the after dinner show. So I am going to add in some cucumber, but you could add anything that you like to salsa. This is where sometimes I go recipe rebel, I guess, now that I think about it. But I love to just use whatever we have. So I have done this with black beans before. I have done this with definitely some fresh onion or cilantro, if I've got it. Tonight, I don't have it. So I'm just gonna add in some cucumber. I love that texture, I love that color. But I love how this knife works. And it's really reasonably priced. We got a set of knives for our wedding. I don't love them, and I know somebody paid a lot of money for them. This knife, I've had it for a year and a half, a lot of cooking classes, and it is still so, so sharp. And it comes with a guard, so you just keep it that on the knife, because ceramic is a little bit more fragile, but that'll just protect it. And so then you can just make easy work of your prep. That's sometimes, isn't that half the battle? It's just like the prep work, right? So let's get the enchilada sauce out. This is where I wish you guys were in the kitchen with me, because you would get the smells. But when you get this stuff in your kitchen and start cooking with it, you'll see like just these gourmet herbs and those flavors. I used to make enchilada sauce from scratch. Has anybody else ever done that? It was so time intensive. And then I had jars of seasoning left that I would only use for that recipe. It was so silly. But this enchilada, there's so many things you could do with it. Enchilada soup. We're gonna make black bean enchiladas. You could do chicken enchiladas. You could do enchilada bowls. I mean, there's so many things. So this sauce, the tomato paste totally dissolved, but it's not thickened up yet. So I wanna get that a little thicker to follow the recipe. So I'm gonna put that back in, and when it comes out, we're gonna add to it some lime juice, but I'm also gonna put some lime juice on my salsa. This is a massive lime, but that's okay. Epicure's got this 2-in-1 citrus press, so it's got a smaller well for a lime so it doesn't move around, but this is a jumbo lime, so it's going in the lemon spot there. Can you see this, guys? So I enjoy being able to get all those fresh juices out of that. So whether I'm making salsa, guacamole, some cocktails, so awesome to be able to get all that lime juice out of there. And then no need to dirty up another spoon. I've got the guacamole seasoning on here again. That's what I'm using, but you could have used the salsa, or you could even layer it. If you like it a little spicier, put the poco picante on there. But I think it looks so pretty, right? And sometimes, isn't that just part of the fun? It's just eating with your eyes. Get all those veggies and herbs in there. Love this. Now, if you're somebody that you want a little bit of that salt, I do love to add to mine a little bit of garlic salt. So we have these great grinders. This is the herbed garlic grinder. I had my other one for like a year and we used it up. Now we're on our second one, but it is slow going. But then I can have some gourmet sea salt right there on it. And salsa is ready for dinner tomorrow. Pretty fast, right? Does anybody else enjoy fresh salsa? Let's get her. Ta-da! So then we just swap these out. Hello, hello, you guys that are just jumping on. It's so good to have you here. We are just showing you a little bit about how Epicure we can make meals from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. I'm just getting our enchilada sauce going. And the truth is, I'm prepping my meal for tomorrow's dinner. So we already ate tonight, but I wanted to, I love to do this where I can sometimes prep ahead and it's just gonna sit in the fridge, and then tomorrow we'll be ready to just cook it through. So my enchilada sauce is ready. Now what I started to show you guys is I love to show off Epicure's cookware. So this is one of them. It's the new girl to the team. Epicure is known for their fast meals because we can take advantage of steam cooking in your microwave. So it really lets you level up, freeing up your time because dinner can be cooking in there, but you use no oils, no added broth, you just are steam cooking. So I can do fajitas in 6 minutes. I can do a lasagna in 20. I can make bacon. I can pop popcorn. I cook my noodles and my rice in our other steamer that I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. This is the multi-purpose steamer. It's super flexible. It does all kinds of different jobs. But the round steamer is the new girl to the team. They're about the same size. This one is a little sturdier because of its shape. So it's a little bit more rigid. Great for soups or stews, one-pot dinners. They both can do one-pot dinners, but I especially love it for something that's a little heavier because it's got these great handles. I did a rotisserie chicken the other night, 25 minutes with our rotisserie chicken blend over the top, and it was gorgeous. It looked like something from your grocery store, but I knew it didn't have any of that fillers and additives, and it had such a great flavor. And then we ate that for 3 days. So I love the steamers because they speed up my cooking. I can have dinner cooking and I'm off doing something else. So to make the enchiladas, we are doing black beans, and we're gonna add to that part of this sauce. So I need a measuring cup. So tonight, I am making black bean enchiladas. Like I said, there are so many things here that are vegan products. And if that's the lifestyle you have, great. There's so many things that you can use to just season up your proteins or veggies or grains. If you are like, my family would not do black bean enchiladas, no problem. You can do ground meat, you could do ground chicken, cubed up chicken, anything you want. I actually, our dinner tonight, I forgot to thaw a hamburger. So this steamer, if you have ever forgotten to thaw a hamburger and it's taco night or sloppy joe night, you need this steamer because my hamburger was done in 8 minutes. I put it in for 4 minutes. I used my ground meat separator I was able to break it up, back in for 4 minutes, and the hamburger was cooked through. And then I just fold the sides on my steamer and I drained it out. So that was pretty awesome. So I've got my black beans. I could have done this with a different kind of a protein, but we're just gonna heat this through. I'm gonna build up some enchiladas and dinner is done. So can you see how Epicure could just make that simpler for you? And I don't like, extra dirty dishes, so I will oftentimes just do as much as I can in that one bowl or one pan. But just like that, we're gonna put the lid on this. It's going in the microwave for 2 minutes just to heat it through. And I'm gonna share with you a little bit about what you're gonna do after this. So I'm gonna build my enchiladas next in the multi-purpose steamer. So this is the OG, it has been around forever. This comes in the business kit. So I got this as a new consultant, and I'll be honest, I was a skeptic. I was not gonna use this because I loved to cook on my stovetop. Just all the things. I love sheet pan dinners, I love to cook on my stovetop, my Instapot, and my crock pot. And then the night that we were supposed to do fajitas, my son needed something, the dog needed to go out, and I was like, you know what? I just dumped all my chicken fajita stuff in here, put the lid on, and I walked away, and I did those other jobs while dinner was cooking. And the chicken was so juicy, so flavorful, and I don't know that I've gone back to cooking fajita. I know I have not gone back to cooking fajitas on the stovetop since, because I could never get the balance right. The chicken would be cooked and the veggies would be limp, or the veggies would be perfect, but the chicken was still not right. So I love this. The bell peppers come out and they've still got a little crunch to them, but the chicken is cooked through, it's juicy, it's flavorful, and I didn't add any extra oil. So I love that I can steam cook right in my silicone steamer. The multi-purpose steamer does come with a multi-purpose tray. So for those of you that said you like bacon, you can cook your bacon on here. You can make chips in here. You can put tortilla strips and make your own little wonton, like tortilla crisp for on top of a salad or lettuce wraps. I also use this to cook my rice and grains. So I put my water and my grain in here, and you can season it up, but I'll put my tray in and then into the microwave. So I am never babysitting a pan with cooking rice or pasta. I have boiled over more pans than I care to acknowledge, and now I don't do it. The rice every time comes out and it's perfect. The noodles are cooked perfectly, and I just drain off any extra water, and then I can make my mac and cheese or whatever. So we're gonna build our enchiladas in here, and for my family, this is gonna go right into the refrigerator, and then tomorrow, first one home, pulls this out, and it's gonna go into the microwave just to heat through, and we'll have dinner done. I get a lot of questions. Yes, it's dishwasher safe. Yes, you can put it in the oven. So you can bake in this too if you love to bake, but you can also bake your brownies in the microwave in 4 minutes in here. So I love, love, love that. So let me do this and show you. So I'm sharing with you that Enchilada seasoning because this is one of the products that comes in the 3 weeks of easy dinner collection, and I'll show you guys. I shared it earlier. I think it was post number 7. It's one of my favorites. If you are new to Epicure and don't know where to start, it's such a great way to jump in because you get so many different meal solution packs, and I'll show those to you. But just imagine things like some of your family favorites: mac and cheese, taco, Alfredo. But then I also love, because I've been gluten-free for so many years, I have not eaten in an Asian restaurant in a long time until Epicure came along. So I can make pad thai, beef and broccoli stir fry, and again, most of the products are vegan, so you can swap them out. So use tofu or use seitan, I think is how it's pronounced. Again, not a product I can have, but look at this. So my family actually enjoys these as all black beans, but we've done them as black beans and we've done them as beef and beans. I've got some gluten-free tortillas that we like, and I'm just gonna roll these up. And you can stack them. You can also do like Andrea did. I know the steamer is on her wish list and it's one of her host exclusives that she can earn this month. So you can also just put these in a pan and certainly bake them. That is no problem at all. You know, that's what I love. Epicure is you just customize it and do it how you want to do it. What is your budget? What have you got on hand? What are your tastes? But I love that it's been able to introduce us to some new flavors that I probably would not have otherwise tried. I never ever made beef and broccoli stir fry or pad thai, like I said. I love those. And I'm really loving the Asian flavors. So do these up however you want, right? And then we're gonna put the enchilada sauce on top and we are done. We've got these beautiful fresh made enchiladas. I talk a lot, so it goes a little slower, but these are huge, massive enchiladas in here. And the cleanup is gonna be so easy because I can pop these right into the dishwasher. I actually, most of the time they clean up so easily, I wash them in the sink and then put them out to dry, but if you want easy, just pop them right into the dishwasher and it is done. So look at these massive, massive enchiladas. The sauce is gonna go on top. And these will be perfect. I've done it before where I've had 4 and then I turned and stacked some others on top, but this you can see, and nothing is sticking in there, right? So I've got smashed up black beans, nothing is sticking. It's just got that great silicone coating. So enchilada sauce on top. We'll put some more cheese and call it dinner for tomorrow. So even if you're not a great cook, I love that Epicure can really empower you. It can get you those tools to make a meal. Make a meal for one or make a meal for your whole family or neighbors, like whatever that is. Love that. So as promised, I wanted to show you the 3 weeks of Easy Dinner collection. It's one of my favorites to share with new people because it's just such a great spot to start with. So it comes with 15 of these different meal solution packs. And again, you can see more details on my website, but I love things like rotisserie chicken. And some of them, like, don't let the name fool you. This is fantastic on roasted potatoes, roasted veggies. It's just got these great spices, paprika, garlic, sea salt, sumac, chili powder, black pepper. So versatile. I love these lettuce wraps, and I don't care if I'm doing it on chicken, ground turkey. Again, people are raving about it with beans or tofu. Buffalo wings. General Tao, hands down, one of our favorites. Do it like your favorite Chinese takeout or do it easy peasy. Put this on your favorite protein and I do it as a sheet pan dinner. Chicken thighs and this, so good on some rice and veggies. Enchilada, so this is how you can get 15 dinners done for you. It comes with all of these meal solution packs. You get the digital meal plan, so 15 nights of dinners mapped out for you, and the grocery shopping list. So that will make it easy for you. This is like the easy button of Epicure. It's a great spot to start with. So I highly suggest this is on your wish list and you get a collection like this. Now, if you see this and you're like, okay, 15 nights is good, but I want to go all in. I want 30 nights planned out for me. We have 2 of them. We have 2 great 30 meal collections. The one that's featured in this month's catalog, and again, I posted about it, is called Winter Warm Up. It's got a lot of our new products, which is the enchilada. But again, it's 30 nights of meals planned out for you, grocery shopping list and recipes. And oftentimes our average price per meal is $3 or less per serving. So that's with your groceries, with your Epicure. You can't go and have a family of enchiladas at a restaurant for what you could just make these pan for at home, right? So I love, again, that I can make some really awesome things too, right? Like Greek chicken power bowls, orange rosemary garlic chicken, enchiladas, butternut squash pasta. All of these recipes are free and this menu plan is free and on my website already, so I invite you to go and check that out. But when you're shopping, what I suggest is get a piece of cookware or a kitchen tool that's gonna bless your family. Help make dinner time easier. So is that some of the prep bowls? Is that a steamer? what is that can help you? Then get a collection or shop for those spice and herbs. If you know you do taco night all the time, awesome. You're gonna also wanna check out getting some guacamole, get some salsa, get your taco seasoning. But I love those collections because again, it gets you some recipes and it gets you a whole variety of things to try. And then get dessert because life is short, so you should always have dessert. I have really enjoyed sharing the desserts with Epicure because again, for me, everything is gluten-free, so it's healthy and it's safe, significantly less on the sugar and none of the extra junk. And sharing about the puddings. So for busy mamas, this is such a great treat, whether it's for you or you share with your family. We have a chocolate and we have this, I have them backwards. We have chocolate and we have salted caramel. They've got simple recipes on the back. So yes, just mix it with 2 cups of your favorite milk. But these again are vegan. So you use your almond milk or use your cow's milk. It's your choice. But I can make up 6 of these little cups for us, portion them off from 1 package of this. And it's less than 100 calories. It doesn't have all the sugar and the junk. And I don't have that same dessert guilt. And then I sprinkle on top the Cocoa Crunch, which is a whole food topper that we have. So cocoa nibs and psyllium and chia seeds, but I get that chocolate sweet tooth satisfaction without the guilt. So I love to take and put this. So we did salted caramel chocolate pudding. So I used a cup of chocolate almond milk and a cup of regular and mix that up. And now it's had time to set up. So my family, they are enjoying dessert tonight as well. So that's the dessert. So when you shop, get a kitchen tool, get a collection, get your desserts, right? And then again, if you have this huge wish list, you want one of everything, let's talk about your cooking class. When you book a cooking class off of Andrea's, there's perks for both of you. It's gonna unlock another gift for Andrea. That is awesome. Yes, it sets up, that's a question I get a lot. Thank you for asking that, Michelle. This sets up absolutely the same. That's the craziest part. And I know I've had several vegetarians that they come back to this because it doesn't have the gelatin in there. And it doesn't, yeah, it totally sets up. Whereas some of the healthy grocery store brands don't set up with almond milk. I use the almond milk unsweetened. So it also, just there's less stuff in it, but it sets up beautifully. So we love, love, love it. So for those of you with that big wish list, let's talk about your cooking class because when you book on Andrea's before it closes, you get an extra $20 gift from Epicure that you'll spend at your class. You can spend it on whatever you want. And this is gonna be in addition to all of your other host rewards. So get free shopping, get half price items, and get host exclusives. So this month only, our host exclusive, Andrea, I know you're excited, is that multi-purpose steamer and 2 of our meal solution packs. So Andrea, this is what we're working on for you. You will get this at such a great discount. And again, it's Epicure's way of saying thank you so much for being a host. But that's our host exclusive for February. And then in March, or a host that hosts now can defer and pick in March, we have these great plastic produce storage containers. So trying to reduce waste and our footprint in the world, let's use these are plastic in this case, plastic produce containers. The only way to get these is hosting. So host a date. What's really fun is I'm gonna show up, you're gonna just invite your busy friends to an online platform just like this. I'll cook dinner for my family. We can make it a theme. Maybe you wanna have an Asian takeout night. Awesome, let's do that. Maybe you'd like me to show you some meal prep. So making dinner like this ahead of time, or making dinner and then making some lunches, because that's a great class as well. Or maybe you want to do one of my fun breakfast classes. Like we can do really anything, but just contact me. We'll get your date set. That locks in the $20 for you, and that locks in the gift for Andrea as well. All right, and then last, of course, if you've seen this tonight and you're like, well, this is really awesome, I want one of everything in the catalog, then let's talk about what I'm doing here as a consultant and if this would be a fit for you. I have to first say, you don't have to run your business like I do. I have a great community that we do this alongside. I do group cooking classes. I love to help new consultants get started, earning and learning. So if you're at all curious about what we're doing, if you are passionate about good food, if you are passionate about helping people, if you just want a way to get a great product that you are gonna share with friends and family, awesome. talk to me. Again, our business kit is just $99 and it has just been such a huge blessing, and I love to share that with others. I hope you can tell that. But that's it for now. So what we're gonna do is I have a couple more posts that are gonna go off, and I'm gonna invite all of you. If you have not yet done so, go back to post number 4. Make sure you commented on what was your biggest dinner dilemma. I'm gonna do a drawing here at 8:30. Somebody's getting a free dinner. And then for the rest of you, when you shop within the next 48 hours or book a cooking class, you're gonna go into a drawing as well, and I'm gonna send out another dinner pack, okay? So I want you guys to let me know, what questions do you have? How can I help you to find the right Epicure for you? What do you need? Is it just fast meals that are kid-friendly? Is it some tools that are gonna help you to make meals at home? Like whatever it is, I love to customize and help somebody. So just reach out to me. Everybody's different, everybody's needs are different, but again, thank you so much for taking time. If you watched to this far, I really appreciate it. I know we're all busy and you had a choice in that, so thank you so much. Thank you so much to Andrea for hosting, and Amy, to you as well, because this is how I get to do my business with amazing, awesome hostess who just continue to share their friends with me. I hope you see that I'm really passionate about what I'm doing, because it's just been fantastic. And I would love to share that with your busy friends and family as well. So reach out. How can I help you? Whether it's as a customer, as one of my future hosts, or as a future team member, just let me know. I would love to answer questions or do anything I can. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.